Good day and welcome to this special Focus On with me, Travel Indaba. We are standing at the Africa Travel Indaba 2022, the first Travel Indaba in 2 years, a place of networking where Africa can put their best foot forward in marketing themselves as a choice of travel destination. I'm joined by Amana Kotze-Nhlapo, head of South Africa National Convention Bureau. Welcome, thank you for joining us. I want to know from you, after, like I said in the intro, 2 years of restrictions and lockdowns and floods and who knows what else, what is the strategy going forward to revive and rebuild the tourism sector in South Africa?
I think, we're just at the back of Meetings Africa that happened in Johannesburg, and also World Travel Market Africa that happened in Cape Town, and Africa is actually bold to start off and open up and do big conventions again and, expos. And for us, this is extremely important. Africa's Travel Indaba for us is first and foremost a platform to help our sector, not just in South Africa, but on the continent, to recover. We have, with South Africa included, 18 countries, from the continent that are exhibiting here. And that says to us that people need to come back and reintroduce themselves. And I think that for us is the big strategy, is that we want to tell the world globally that Africa is still here. We are welcoming. We can't wait to receive, our tourists back again. And what is happening on this trade floor, I met so many people that just say, oh, I can't believe that we are here. And I think that networking and that connection is really the strategy, of collaboration, working together. But first and foremost, come as Team Africa. And I think that for us was really the strategy specifically of this, of Africa's Travel Indaba as a platform. But then also we are back going into the world. We are on our way to Arabian travel market as South Africa and also some of the other countries, on the continent. And expos or exhibitions are playing that, very important role, because we have buyers here, over 600 buyers from 55 countries, representing 55 countries globally. So it says that we are here, resilient, and want to do business.
On the back of that, small businesses forms part of the ecosystem of the tourism sector. Where are they placed now in this, in going forward?
I had a discussion with buyers. And the one thing they all said is that we ask, what is it that you expect from our exhibitors? And the one thing everyone was saying, authenticity. And without small business and the uniqueness and the offering that they are bringing, what authenticity can we actually offer? And when you are walking around, around on the floor, you will see every, other province or country, they do have their products, small businesses with them. Ourselves, as Africa's Travel Indaba, with the Department of Tourism of South Africa, we have 19 SMEs. We are calling it the Hidden Gems. For that reason, Pavilion, they are just behind us, and they're there. They are doing business. We are giving them this platform, to form part of the new offering that we want to give. We also run another project that we called Basic Quality Verification. As the Grading Council of South Africa, we started a pilot in the Eastern Cape and verified 184 homestays basically. And that also, so it's all about preparation, bringing them into the fold. And I think the beautiful story about it, when it was the festival in Grahamstown, Makana actually, those ones that were quality verified, those were the ones that gave, was the opportunity to give the accommodation. And so if you not include them and it's not inclusive, I think we will definitely miss out on that, what we are called authenticity.
And then also I want to know, like you mentioned, our Meetings Africa, it was big, it happened. IATF happened last year. What trends have you noticed in both leisure and business travel?
I think one of the things that we definitely is this thing about collaborations. That that you're not seeing any longer that people believe that people have the time to just go to one place. They want to have that combination, you know, a little bit of this ensemble, a little bit of that. So that is definitely something that we've seen. Also, connections. People want to become real. You know, that is definitely something. People actually want to hear your story. Because we all have a story of, of this absolute devastating time that we went through. And it's as if they are in travel, that it's not just about, oh, I am hopping off and I see sightseeing. It's about, I am coming to live again, you know, and that's our new campaign is come as you are, and live and live again, you know. And that for me, I think is one of the things that as business that we need to think of how do we connect, you know, people to beyond just sightseeing and, you know, the product. It is about us as people. And then the other thing is that, you know, at the moment we really struggle. And I'm so happy that we are on CNBC Africa because I know that you are orientated to business and corporate. You know, corporates need to get out of the Zoom into the room or off the Zoom into the room, because you cannot be creative and you cannot come up with those solutions on a Zoom call. You know, we need to connect as human beings. That is who we are as human beings, and that's a trend that we've seen, that it's really a struggle, you know, to get people to understand the value of, you know, of being together and having a face-to-face. I know that when they told me this is a Zoom interview, I thought, oh goodness. And because, you know, just the conversations that we had, it can never happen, you know, before we had this interview, if we were on a Zoom call. So the organic thing of networking is not possible on a Zoom call. And so that is what we really need to get back. So we do see a trend that it's quite a difficulty, you know, to come back, because people now think of financials and, you know, it's easy to just, yes, but not when you want to have really serious conversations and come up with solutions. And I do believe that we would not stand here if it wasn't for exhibition with those figures that I gave you. 55 countries. From a leisure perspective, not in one go. They were not a place for people to be accommodated, you know. The Durban is buzzing, you know, people are together. But I just have to say this is a sector that is so resilient, and we are so grateful that people are getting out of the Zoom, you know, into the room and come onto the trade floor and trade with each other.
Thank you very much, Amanda. As you've heard, get out of the Zoom, get into the open space and travel a little bit more, meet people face to face. That was Amanda Kotze-Nhlapo, head of South Africa National Convention Bureau. Until next time.